Go. Time for another walk. Let us check the bus stop, see our time and temperature. It is 6:10 p.m. It's 76 degrees Fahrenheit out here. Pretty warm night. It's supposed to cool off tomorrow. It is Tuesday, October 7th. Let's dash across this street. We're on 5. Finished up my day. This weekend I was actually busy. Well, not quite the weekend. It was Friday evening that I went up and did a portfolio review. What is it? The Art Connect Hudson Valley Portfolio Review. So Friday afternoon, actually it was almost Friday morning, I think. I drove up to Beacon, New York. Met my friend Ed. Coming from behind me. Met my friend Ed up in Beacon. We went out to the diner. And then we were both we went over to the, what was it? The Poughkeepsie Civic Center for the portfolio review. That's where a bunch of high school students, they get a whole bunch of colleges in a room. Big old room at the Hudson Civic Center. And kids come by, and high school kids, to learn about the various art schools and to have us look at their portfolios and give them some advice and such. See, do I want to continue going up this side of the street? I think so. I don't think I want to cross the street yet, so I'll wait here. So I saw a bunch of talented high school kids' portfolio. It always amazes me how much more talented high school kids are at art than I was. I think I can go across. Because I was in high school in the early 80s. And they just have so many more resources now. I had good art teachers through school, but they were just regular high school art classes that everybody had to take. I don't think I took an actual drawing class until I went to college. But high school kids today, I think, have more access, not only more access to drawing classes, but they have everything online for them. I had like 3 art books. They were good art books, but they were even too advanced for me, not having had any like drawing classes or anything. What books did I have? I had How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way by John Buscema. I had Drawing the Head and Hands by Andrew Loomis. And what was the third one? I can't remember right now, but I had 3 of them. And I studied them as much as I could, but I also had endless comic books to look at. Try to learn how to draw from. But these kids today, they're a lot more talented than I was. It's just the nature of the world these days. Wilson, who I do our Friday night show with, he went to an art high school in NYC. So he had a lot more art classes than the rest of us did. Yeah, so we did that show up in Poughkeepsie from, we got there about 2:30, but it didn't start till 3:30. We were looking at portfolios from 3:30 to 8. And we were busy, busy, busy. Time flew by. Let's see, I don't want to cross that way yet. I want to stay on this side of the road for a little. I'm hungry again on this walk. Can't wait to get my granola bars when I hit the train. Then on Saturday I went up to Orange County for my sister's birthday. So I did more driving than I usually do on any given weekend. Retail for lease. Why don't you lease that building? Wouldn't that be fun? Let's see, can we make it across here? I think so. Sunday I didn't do much, I rested. C.S. Brown Hardware. Is that a new sign? I remember that old Cove Brothers faded sign, but I don't remember the C.S. Brown Company Incorporated hardware sign. Though I did read somewhere that these little neighborhood-looking NYC hardware stores are really part of big chains, so I don't know. Here are the red doors. I don't know why I like those red doors. I do though. 8-bit bytes. Area of eternal construction. There's one loud subway. Let's see. We'll make it across this one. 22nd Street. We'll cross on this side, the 23rd, up by the papaya place, the hot dog place. Here we go. We're losing our light. It's going to be nighttime walks pretty soon. Well, I think not till the end of the month. I haven't filmed a nighttime walk in a while. Though there's a nighttime setting on this camera, I'm not sure if I like to use or not. Because it makes the nighttime look more like daytime. I think I like the nighttime to look like nighttime when I have it on camera. Chelsea Papaya, open 24 hours. Pizza slice, $1.50. News on 23rd. I didn't know there was a newsstand there. We're going looking at one day. I don't know how I never noticed it. Back in the 90s when newsstands were everywhere. I used to like to go in them and get magazines, see what they had. Especially these Manhattan magazine store, newsstand stores. They had all sorts of stuff. I used to get the Photo magazine, which I had a subscription to the American version, but I used to get the French version in some of those magazine stores in the 90s. Much better photography in the French one. They weren't afraid of nudity. And I used to get whatever other magazine I could find that had interesting pictures. Red, white, and blue up on the top of that building up there. Oh, we're coming up on 25th Street. Slowly making our way up to 31st and Penn Station. Oh, there's FIT across the way. Oh, the Nature Conservatory again. On this side of the street as I walk. Last week, one of them talked to me. And I talked to one of them. There's FIT across the street. Let's see if we can make it across here. Of course we can. Just looks a little busy. Had to get a new kind of granola bar for my ride home too. For ages I've been buying these Sunbelt granola bars. I think I discovered those in the early 2000s. When I was working at Marvel up on 40th Street, and they had a dollar store right next to the building Marvel was in at that time. So of course we always used to go down to the dollar store. And they had those Sunbelt granola bars in that dollar store. I always used to get them, then discovered them in my local grocery store. I've been buying them for years, but my local grocery store, I think, stopped carrying them. So I went to get them last time, and they weren't there. So I had to shift to a different type of granola bar, which I think was named like something like no junk granola bars. They were, granola bars are one step away from candy bars to begin with. And then these no junk ones, though I enjoyed them, didn't seem like they were any further away from candy bars than a regular granola bar. Matter of fact, I think one of the flavors of granola bar I got was birthday cake. The other was like double chocolate, but I always go for the chocolate. Let this guy go and dash across his rear. And we'll turn now. Why not? It's as good a time as any to make it across the street, because we're almost there. I can probably catch the 6:37 again tonight. I'm up on 29th Street, which I can barely see in the dusk. Sirens up ahead. Let's see if we can see them. Oh, making a turn a block ahead of us. An ambulance. Let's just over the outside on the grate. Didn't want those mailboxes hemming us in. 30th Street gives us the light. We're almost there. We're hitting the outside again. This time we'll walk the concrete strip on the side of the subway green. We got 627, 75 degrees Fahrenheit on the bus stop up ahead. We are here. Good old Penn Station. All right, I'm going to wait here to cross the road, and I'll see you guys next time.